for as type A as I am, I hate having to put it all onto paper. Hey everybody, welcome to today. It is Friday, February 28th, and it's February month end, woohoo! And I did not film anything for this entire week 9 because truth of the matter is we all got diagnosed with influenza B, type B. My husband had it for a while, like a week ago, and then myself and my toddler and the baby all came down with it at the same time this week, and it's been hard. I am so sick. I am in so much pain. The baby is clingy and crying, and my toddler is just a mess, and there's no rest for a mom who has sick kids. Anyway, quick recap for the week. So basically, here's how it's gonna go. I'm gonna be doing, even though technically the end of the month is tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing my end of month weigh-in and measurements today, and I'm gonna chat briefly about the month and also how my week has gone. Whew. And then on Sunday, or I guess anytime between today and Sunday, for my week 9 video, it's going to be my workout leggings try on haul, because everything has finally arrived, and since I will have my current measurements, I can compare those to the measurements that each of the brands suggested for the size of pants I got, and we can compare that in case it is useful or helpful for any one of you out there who might be in the market for new workout leggings that maybe don't cost such a fortune as Lulu. Anyway, enough about that. So let's talk about week 9. So week 9, yeah, I've been sick, but I was able to do most of my workouts. I worked out Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday was supposed to be quads and calves day, and I did not go because I was so sick. And to be very honest, tomorrow is the first day of my workout week, and tomorrow should be glutes and hamstrings, and I don't think I'll be well enough to go. But that's how it is, you know. You can't always be on, and I'm actually kind of glad that it worked out this way, because Thursdays, Fridays are already my workout days off. And so now I'll be getting Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4, possibly 5 days in a row off. And it's really good timing, because I was thinking of taking a week off of working out somewhere around end of February, beginning of March anyway, because I've been going so hard at the gym. I just think it's good to just take a break, let everything recover and rebuild, and then have at it again. So it worked out really well. That's just what I'm treating this break as. It's going to be sort of my recovery week. And I'm just trying to rest and hydrate and yeah, that kind of thing. So, but I still was able to get my workouts in. The workouts I did do were really good. I did interval training at each of my workouts. I think 4 workouts in a row, which is really awesome. And that was actually not something I was going to start doing until the beginning of March. But like as I said in my last video, I've stopped losing weight, and I feel like now was the time for me to start doing some plateau busters, and interval training was sort of like the first thing in my toolbox to work through this first plateau. So, and I really feel like it's made a difference. I know it's still super early, but I feel a lot leaner. I don't know, maybe it's just all in between my ears, but I'm really excited to continue the interval training and see where it takes me. So basically that's just like a that's just a quick recap of week 9. Diet was really good, except for the fact that I've been sick the past few days, and really I don't think I ate hardly anything at all yesterday. But I have no real complaints in terms of diet. So February recap, I went into February with the goal of continuing what I had started in January, which was continue doing intermittent fasting, continue with strength training, to increase the weights of my exercises so that I was working on form but also continually challenging myself. And my goal was still to continue to do LISS cardio, which is low impact steady state. And pretty much from the very beginning of this journey on January 1st, I have been doing treadmill workouts where I just do a brisk walk for 20 minutes at a 10% incline. So it's a challenging workout, but it's very low impact and it is steady state. It's not intervals or anything like that. So my goal was to continue doing that through February, and then starting in March, I was going to start doing interval training. I had a goal all throughout February of locking down my diet and actually food journaling or getting something down on paper where I really get a good idea of what I'm eating, because I know that's going to be an issue physically and mentally for me as this journey continues, that I'm going to put a lot of blame for my self-doubts on diet, just because I'm so freaking lazy, you guys. I'm so lazy. I hate counting calories. For as type A as I am, I hate having to put it all onto paper and get obsessive about it. I just don't have the time. I don't have the time to do it. I was really good about doing that 8 years ago when I went on my body recomp journey back then, because I didn't have like a family and kids and stuff, but I do not have the time to sit down and log things and calculate what I'm eating, and it all changes. Like, I have to be flexible and adaptable because shit happens, man. I'm working, I got these kids, and I'm trying to do my workouts, I've got the farm to take care of, and I don't have the luxury of having everything on lockdown. So I spent this whole month saying to myself, I really need to do this, I really need to do this, I really need to do this, I really need to get my diet on lock, and I never did. And then the scale stopped budging, and I got totally mental about that. But if you follow my Instagram channel, you will have seen I already uploaded progress pictures yesterday. The kids were both napping, so I had a free minute to get into the bathroom and take pictures. And I was really just blown away by the difference. Because I hardly lost even a kilo this whole month. I think I started the month at like 72.95 kilo. And as of last Sunday, I was only 72.4 or something. So it's just really, really strange, like to the point where I want to maybe doubt my scale, that my body would look so different and the scale wouldn't really change that much. Like, if my bathroom scale is to be believed, it says I'm 26 point something percent body fat, and I believe it. I still have so much body fat on my body. And my goal by the end of the year is to get as close to 18% body fat as I can get, and I'm at 26 now, and so that's like, I'm gonna have to lose like a percentage of body fat every month, and I really don't know how reasonable that is, because I've read up on it a little bit, and who knows. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. I thought by now, this is what I thought would have happened by now. I thought by now the scale would have been, my weight would have dropped more, and I would have lost more of this fluff I have on my body. But instead, the scale has sort of stayed the same. I have leaned out. I can feel it, and you can like see it in the progress pictures. But I still have so much softness. Like when I flex, I can start to see muscles now. I can start to see definition. But even when I'm flexing, you know what I mean? And it's everywhere on my body. And I think it'll probably show up when I film, because in the pictures I took, they were from a distance, so you can't really see that much detail. But anyway, that's my February recap, right? So intermittent fasting went well. Diet, didn't really lock it down, but I also didn't do bad. I just didn't lock it down as much as I wanted to. Stuck with my workouts exactly as I had planned, increased the weights, taught myself new workouts and stuff like that. But I did start interval training a week earlier than expected. As for going into March, my goals are to do apple cider vinegar every morning before breakfast, 2 tablespoons, to do interval training with each of my workouts, continue to increase weights and add in different exercises, and again, to maybe just be a little more intentional with my diet and how I plan on eating. But that's March. So let's go into measurements. You guys, here's my weigh-in. Yay! I mean, it's only 0.2 kilo loss, but it's a loss. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Hey guys, okay, coming at you with a new shirt because my toddler puked on me. Surprise. Oh, and I've broken out in a rash. Look at, like, I have this, this here on this elbow. I've got these spots and this here on this elbow. I've got it on my hands. I don't know if you can see. It's not really, I don't have good lighting. And on my knees. So I'm pretty sure, I'm like 95% sure I have hand, foot, mouth disease again. Because I've caught it once before from my toddler. So maybe that's what we have also going around in our house besides the flu. I don't know. But they are bathing, so I have to keep an eye on them. But we're going to be doing measurements here, and then we will move into the bedroom later and try on outfits. So, right, so let's do this. So we will start with the good old hips. Like, look at you guys, I feel like I'm leaning out pretty well, but I still have like a lot of body fat to lose, like so much body fat. And like, I don't know if you can see the cellulite poking I have. Anyway, my body's a work in progress. 40¼ inches, which is 102 centimeters. For waist, we have 83 centimeters, which is 32¾ inches. Okay, Vanta babies. All right, we have 33, well, we've got 84 centimeters, which is just a hair above 33 inches. This is like one of those ones that I don't want to shrink, but it always does. All right, we have 38 inches, which is 96½ centimeters. All right, thigh, I'll be back. Thigh is 23 inches, which is 58½ centimeters. And now bicep. This one is awkward. How do we, I don't even know how I do this every month. Do I flex or do I not? Okay, let's flex. Or do I not? Let's flex. Not that it matters. I don't know. What is that? 11¼ inches, which is 28½ centimeters. Okay, now I'm going to write down what my previous month's measurements are, and I'll show you guys what the comparison is. So here is my chart that I just wrote up. These were my starting measurements in December, and then how much I lost at the end of January, and how much I lost at the end of February from January. And here is the total I've lost so far between February and December. So I've lost 3⅓ inches from my hips, 3¾ inches from my waist, about 1/2 inch from my underbust, 2½ inches from my bust, 1 1/3 inch from my thigh, and almost 1 inch from my bicep. So those are some awesome stats. I did seem to be up 1.5 centimeters from January. Between January and February month end, I seem to gain a little bit in my bust, but that could also just be a measurement thing. I don't know. But otherwise, I'm steadily decreasing in all the other categories. So I'm pretty pleased. Okay, I'm going to try to make this quick and fairly unofficial. We're doing the pre-pregnancy jeans try on right now. I have 2 kids who are in the process of trying to sleep and both want me to lay with them. And my husband's on his way home from work to help out. So I'm gonna get this done now, and then I'm gonna take care of all the babies. So here we go. Yeah, they're definitely feeling like they have a much better fit here on the hips. Still very tight, not as uncomfortably tight through the legs. I could actually, like they do feel tight on my legs, don't get me wrong, but I'm at a point now where I could conceivably wear these comfortably. Not comfortably, but I could wear them without worrying about splitting the seam, let's just say. But let's try to actually button them. Okay. I mean, I could actually, no, I mean, I still have a muffin top. Hey, baby. This is what they look like. Say hey, you want to be on the video? Okay, well, you know, like I'm actually like I'm wearing my pre-pregnancy jeans. I would never wear them with a tank top because as you guys can see, it cuts in and gives me a muffin top here. But at least I could wear them with like a t-shirt now, and they fit nicely on the legs. Are you sicky? Oh my gosh. Macy, har du feber? I gotta take care of my kids now. I think they have a fever. So that's gonna be the end of it for my February month end. For good reason. Next month hopefully will be a better month.